Hello everyone, we got a 2011 Ford Focus for extreme vibration when we put the vehicle in drive and reverse. So we checked it out and we found out, well, we didn't really find out, but we ended up taking the engine mount on the right side. Like, we inspected the engine mount, it looked perfectly fine. There was no rips, no tears, no leaks. But we ended up taking it out and putting this new puppy in here, which is aftermarket, and we tried in drive and reverse, and it's a lot better than it was. So the best way to take this mount out is all you gotta do is you open these two bolts, 1, 2, 10, two 10s, and then you got under this bottle right there, you got a 15 millimeter and another one on this side, a 15 millimeter, and then you have two 18 millimeter nuts which will come with the studs. You pop these out and you take the 15 out from there. You put something underneath the engine to support it, and it's really easy. You have to put it on an angle and pull it out from here. You don't have to disconnect them, and the new one comes all together as an assembly. And we threw it back in there, we started it up, and it seemed like the vibration is gone. And we also discovered what was causing the vibration and why the engine mount was bad, so we'll tell you in a second. Well, if you take a look at this engine mount, it looks perfectly fine, and it's a OE engine mount which has never been replaced before. But if you carefully inspect it right at the edges, you'll see some rust and build up. So what's happening is it prevents the engine from being dampened through to the rubber, because you have a lot of corrosion around the sides. So the vibration is not being transferred to the actual rubber. And also we noticed that the back section too, if you can see, it's partially cracked, and it's not extremely but very lightly, and you can see all the corrosion in there on the edges. And believe it or not, that's what's causing the vibration, because I guess the rubber is kind of separated by the corrosion from the metal, and when the car is in drive or reverse, it causes most of the vibration, and it's not being dampened through the rubber because you have corrosion in between the rubber and the aluminum bracket. And also it's kind of torn apart from one side, not both sides but one side. So let me just push it a little bit and maybe you can see the crack. See that? So you definitely have to change the whole bracket with the mount. You can buy the mount separately, but I recommend you change the whole thing, because you have to bend the tabs, and if you don't bend them really tight, it's gonna vibrate too. So best thing to do is get the whole mount together. It's about 80 bucks, and you change it, and then the problem is solved. That's it pretty much. And now we're gonna go to the vehicle and put the vehicle in drive and reverse and see how the vibration is, and we'll show you a little demo that the vibration is gone. The vehicle has 149 kilometers, and it looks like it was the original mount. So we're gonna go ahead and put it in reverse, and looking at the steering wheel, it's pretty firm. There's really no vibration at the moment. Now that's in reverse. If you put it in drive, you can see the steering wheel is absolutely not shaking. Before it was shaking a lot, and now the shaking has reduced to, I would say, about 95%. So if you have an issue with a Ford Focus, Ford Fusion, 2008, 2011, they have this issue. Get that mount checked out and pull it out, check the corrosion, also check the rip. If it has corrosion, one of the signs that it's gone bad, you gotta replace it, or if it's ripped. Thank you very much for watching the video. Like, subscribe.